Welcome to the Broski Doodles podcast, the best podcast in all of the land. Is your boy Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the guy with the accent on the other side of the world. Chef Maurice, patents. Many restaurants want him back, but he says no. Chef Maurice, directly from Hialeah, Florida, the land of the free, the home of the brave. What's goody?
Humans. Not much. How are you? How's everything? How's life?
I'm chilling. I'm having a beer on a Monday, and I don't know if that's like great. That's like that could be the start of a country song. I'm having a beer on a Monday. Everyone knows, but they gon' say something like that, you know. I'm trying to make a country album.
I think you can keep it going. It sounded great. Fuck.
I haven't had a beer in the whole day. I think we can do it. We can make it happen.
With a banjo?
With a banjo. I'm having a beer on a Monday. Everybody wants, you know, we can make it happen. I gotta think about the melody and shit.
God damn. Can you hear my background?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, I took it off.
Okay.
People talking.
Yeah. Some people don't respect the art form. So
we're working here.
Yeah, we're working. We're trying to fucking, you know, make our dreams come true through a podcast where we analyze, you know, from things such as, you know, as simple, as banal, as, you know, soaking in the Mormon culture. We can also go deep into like space and aliens. And you remember that satellite that was coming, like a asteroid that was coming close to Earth that your cousin was telling us about, the pilot?
The steroids.
Marquinhos, the pilot.
The pilot. Yeah. I what happened with that?
No, I don't know. I think the thing already passed, but then they were like, oh yeah, no, we couldn't see it. Everybody, so nobody talked about it. So maybe we need to bring him back so he can tell us what the fuck is happening with that asteroid. Not steroid, which is what some people take.
Some baseball athletes, baseball players.
They're athletes, but you know,
athletes.
They're athletes
because they do say they have nice ass.
That's true, and they do spank it every once in a while between the players, which I've always kind of envied, but also I'm like, that's odd.
It is weird. Imagine if I was at the restaurant, right? And we had a fucking killer service. We did great. So it's just like me and my chefs spanking each other in the butt.
Yeah.
Just make it. We should make
now
it a daily
now that
thing.
you say it, I actually think that's kind of like how it should be.
Right. Well, I do work with girls, so
right. No, I mean even
they'll
more.
be fine.
Not just because of the equality. But I do think that will bring some camaraderie. Like, let's say even if you're at the office job, right? You're working for Verizon. Right, in the marketing team, and you guys just kill it. You're like, hey dog, we marketed the fuck out of the month, and now we got we got the award for reaching the numbers that we ourselves exposed in Excel sheets, which we know we can just make the numbers, and we got it. So now can we do a little dance, boom boom, little spanking? Is that out of order, or are we just celebrating and sort of bonding as a team here? Because at the end of the day, that physicality is also part of the connection.
Do you remember in Severance when they got something, you know, they would do a party?
A little dance party.
A little dance party.
But they didn't, but they weren't doing the spanking.
No.
And that's what I want to know. Is that crossing the line, or are we getting to something more positive if we stay, you know, near that line? You know, if we dance with the devil a little bit.
Put it in another side of the umbrella, of the Verizon umbrella.
Right, Verizon.
Imagine in the store, shit, we sold 10 cell phones today. Spanks.
Pa, pa, pa. And I mean, you're not going to go crazy here, right? You're not going to do like Jose did back in 97, where he was just like spanking everyone like it was an orgiski. No. It's just one. Boom. Very sportsmanship like. Boom. For the crew, we did it. I think that could bring maybe positive vibes inside any workspace. And it will make people maybe thrive and actually accomplish more because they have that sort of, I don't know, that human connection that I think sometimes we're lacking in these days?
Maybe I want to show you a video really quick.
Okay, make sure you
Maybe
put audio if you need to.
maybe no audio.
Okay.
I don't think it needs audio.
All right.
What I'm trying to do is to mute it so it's not so fucking loud. Okay.
All right.
So this is a baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, because I can't find it now. Fuck. You see, I shouldn't be given technology.
Because of this, a lot of people are just gonna stop watching the fucking thing.
Right. So this is Kike Hernandez.
Okay.
He's a baseball player for
Oh
the
wow,
Dodgers.
we lost it.
You lost what?
We're not seeing it anymore. I'm seeing the knocked up Google page.
Oh shit.
I was seeing it for a minute, and then something happened.
Okay. Let's try it again.
All right. Because of this, we've lost all the people that were watching. I can see it now.
So maybe we can do this at the Verizon store. We sold 10 cell phones, guys. Let's celebrate. Party
Right.
today. Pa, pa.
Pa,
Dicks
pa.
up.
Okay, I got you.
It's
got
Kiko, Kike.
Right. Hernandez.
Celebration.
I mean,
Right.
it's like crazy. Okay.
We can watch one more time.
I mean, so for people that are listening and not
Dab.
watching, what you're doing is you do a dab with your homeboy, but like by touching the pininos. so put that image on you. Like imagine you do a home run, right? Imagine you do home run, and when you do the race, you go to your homie and you you do a little tab in the pininos. Is that bad? I mean, I'll be honest with you. Initially, it does put me off, but I do start to think about the possible improvements that you can have by having that type of bonding, with your homie Felipe.
So you're like, Felipe, we sold 10 cell phones. Pa, pa.
Poo. Exactly. You do the front and back. It's a full connection. I mean, now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense and everything. It seems like that should actually be the sort of, the route you take it. Again, it's only one dab.
I'm trying to see because this guy, Kike, is he's known for this kinds of celebrations that are a little.
I sent you always like this little sticker through WhatsApp. What for people that don't know, WhatsApp is where like the immigrants talk to each other. Right. So
it's the iMessage for immigrants.
Yeah, it's the iMessage for the brownies and brownie adjacent. Right. So anyways, I send you a little sticker, and I actually think that celebration is done by Paul Rudd in a movie where he plays some sort of beach volleyball. So if you can search for this video, Paul Rudd movie beach volleyball, I think we can actually get another example of this celebration, because I do want to present it to people in such a way that they can actually visualize the type of bonding that comes with it, and then the benefits that can come from said bonding.
Well, what's a Paul Rudd movie? What?
Paul Rudd movie beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball. I was going to put volleyball.
And let me know if there's anything or if I'm just mistaken.
Okay. I think you might be mistaken, Doug. I think you might be mistaken.
What? No?
No, I don't think.
Wow, we're retarded. Anyways, whatever. The celebration, I think, it depends. But I do think that it's sometimes more needed. Especially, like, for example, you're in the kitchen. To me, it just baffles me that you don't have a celebration like this already. Even with your foot, like you just tap foot, that could be a start.
Well, there's not like a congratulatory thing.
No?
No. I mean, you did a great job, right? Maybe you
Right.
get knuckles.
Right, but don't you think we should start somewhere? Like, let's say right now you have no celebratory actions at all in your kitchen, right? Maybe start with a little, fist in the air. I mean, I don't know, maybe a fist bump. Fist in the air.
What about a chest pound?
A chest pound? I love it, but I think that takes time from where you're at right now.
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love a chest pump. I actually think the bottom pump and then the chest pump following is like a nice little way to, crack it.
Well, to put the celebration that we just saw, it's a dick pump.
I mean, I didn't want to say it like that, but yeah, it's now the algo.
The cock pump.
I would say more the pinino pump.
Maybe we'll go like into the triple X side of the algorithm now.
No, this makes it so that they don't show it to nobody.
So more of the same.
Yeah, more of the same. Exactly, exactly. More, pretty much what's been happening since since its inception. All right, look, I did want to talk to you about. Are there things that you used to hate and you now love, and vice versa? Are there things in your daily life and in the things that you like that you used to love, and now you're like, I don't even want that shit?
Does cooking count?
Why wouldn't it?
I used to hate when I was a kid, just thinking about cooking was dreadful. So I don't know. The cooking part, like shopping for cooking stuff, but I relate it more to like my work as well. But it's something I used to hate and now I kind of love.
Okay, but that also, I mean,
That's just to put in like my, aspect. But there's broader things. I used to hate coffee, for example. Now, older, smarter, drink more coffee.
I see. I used to like ketchup. I mean, I was never like a ketchup head, but I used to like it a lot more as a kid. Now less.
But that one kind of makes sense, right?
Because would you say ketchup is just like basic bitch seasoning? Like a basic
something
bitch
white people
sauce.
would use, right?
Nah, you see that when you put it that way, it just doesn't. You make it like racial.
I used to love like reality TV. Not love. Love is a strong word.
It's a hard.
I used to like reality TV.
Okay.
I would watch it and enjoy it. Now I fucking hate it.
Okay. Okay, that one I always hated. But like, for example, are there foods that you've come to love with time that you were like, fuck that, and now you're like, hey, yo, what's goody? Give me a bag of them.
More than that, it's like I'm more open to trying new things.
Okay.
So instead, like if we go to, I don't know, Ethiopian restaurant.
Okay. I love those.
I'm open to trying, that food more than I was probably like 10, 15 years ago.
Okay. I mean, you also mentioned to me that you now like tea, which we didn't like when we were younger. So that's one,
right.
One other of those things, one of the things that, that makes it, that makes you feel, oh shit. I never thought I would have drank tea. I never liked it. I always felt like tea was just water with like color.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is that?
It's like dirt water.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is that? But then you realize, I mean, it does have like a soothing effect, and it tastes nice, and it makes you feel like you're consuming something, because in our head we're always like, oh, I need something. I need a beer. I need a chocolate. I need this. I need that. But then with a tea, you're like, oh, I'm already having tea, and it's sort of like it takes care of something that we have with having to consume something. I don't know if you have that.
Yeah, definitely. And then just thinking that there could be variations of that one thing. So like it could be tea, and then you can just like add honey or add milk, drink it cold. So
that all sounded pretty gay, but I get it. No, yeah,
but those are variations, and then you're thinking like, oh, I'm kind of craving.
I mean,
milk
like
and tea.
The fact that like sort of excites you is scary.
It's scary, and it's making me old.
Yeah, but it is part of life. You get the gray hairs, and then you start appreciating tea. Did you know if you put the chamomile tea with the shut the fuck up? But yeah, it happens. It happens to me too.
how about something like cleaning?
Mm,
I'm pretty sure you hated cleaning when you were kids,
yeah.
but now maybe you like it. You live by yourself. You live with your
Yeah.
significant other.
I mean, that's actually a cool one because, I mean, I don't know if the word is I enjoy cleaning, but it pleases me to clean. And I like to keep my house clean. So it's, yeah.
It's putting some sort of organizing your life in some sort of way, right? Like for me, if I see my house kitchen clean or at least tidy, mentally I feel better.
Okay. Same.
If it's a chaos, which is 99% of the time, I feel like my head is more chaotic. Like, okay, I need to clean, I need to put this away, I need to make this. And then there's certain things I personally don't like to do. I try to help as much as I can, but as many houses would have rules. Mine is like I cook and my significant other cleans, right?
Okay.
Washes the dishes. Um, so that if one night I don't want to wash the dishes tonight, I'm okay with it. But just like if days pass and I see the mess mentally, it's just like
Okay.
I got to do something about it. But it's something it's if it's a dickish of me to say like, oh, that's for like 2 days ago when I cooked and she was supposed to clean.
Right. No,
But it's
because I
been two
mean,
days, she hasn't done it.
right. Because this is
Do I
something
have to
now,
do it? Am
this
I
is,
breaking my own rules?
this is like a little bit like it turned very quickly. It escalated rather quickly into like a personal vendetta you have with this
No,
person,
no,
right?
no, 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 no.
No, like this has been on your mind. Like, okay,
This used to be my roommate before
right.
my significant other, right?
So you
My
cook, and
mom.
then this person is supposed to clean it, that day or the next, and then there's been 3 days and they haven't done it still.
Right, right, right.
I mean, I
So,
say that calls for a divorce. I mean, right away.
but and what I was trying to get is like mentally, it's like, all right, so it's starting to not look clean. So I not enjoy because I definitely don't enjoy washing the dishes, but then I do it. I feel better with myself because the kitchen for the next hour will look nice.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then I enjoy that part. Like I enjoyed when when I go to the grocery store and buy my shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoy putting it away in a way that I understand it and I like it.
Okay. But
It
then
may be so.
pretty much you want people to do their roles. Whatever your role is, just fucking do it. That's what
I think
that's the vibe I'm getting.
so. I think that to be honest, and this is being completely serious, I think it's somewhat true because I feel like my problem at job settings is that if you have this role that you need to achieve in order for us to be better, and you're not, you're slacking and you're not pulling your weight. Yeah, I do have a problem with that.
Okay.
And I think I mean, now that we're talking about it and you think a little bit more about it, maybe I'm the problem. And just, I will never achieve that sort of, it's not perfection at all, or maybe it is, it's just in a different way. But that, if you're gonna go in it and you're gonna do shit, do it and do it
Right.
right.
To the
And then
standard. No, I feel
to
you.
this
I feel you. No, I
and
get
this
the
guy,
same.
this was going
No,
somewhere
this
else,
is
but
crazy. Are you guys
damn, I
going?
like it. I love
Just
it.
a quick question. Are you guys going to therapy these days?
I'm not talking about my wife,
No,
but I
bro,
do
bro. But
talk
I
about
think
like,
no, but I think those are like just not kidding anymore. I think those are like classic household issues. Like I
but
have similar issues with my girl because I'm very tight in some things. She does her role in the house, but then she's very disorganized, and so
I think that's
some
a woman thing,
yeah, I don't know.
being disorganized.
And so I have similar things where I'm like, hey, I did this. Now you're coming in through. Like I almost feel like sometimes, like damn, when I have kids, I'm gonna be my mom all over again.
Right.
Where I'm like,
right.
hey, can you guys take off your fucking shoes and pick up your shit? And then I'm like, oh, I've become
I
that
become
guy.
what I didn't.
Right. I've become the villain I always hated. Shit.
And to be
And then you die.
completely,
Yeah.
to be honest, that's the feeling you get once you start having kids. Because you're like, all right, no, you can't watch TV. No, you can do this. No, you can't do that.
You are
It's like,
now
I'm
that
becoming-
annoying guy, the father. The
I am
father.
that. But then I try to be the cool one sometimes. Oh, mom said no. Maybe I can hide and like give you a piece of chocolate. But then that's undermining
Right,
mom's
the mama.
authority.
Right. But then you're getting
and
a little.
you don't want to do that. You
right,
don't want to do that.
Right. But on the low key, you kind of want to give him a few brownie points so he knows who's a cool guy.
Right.
Right.
So
it's a little
when
tug
the
pull.
tough gets going, he leans on daddy.
Oh, because he knows daddy's is nicer.
Right. But you also need to be rough. Like you need to be hard.
Right. Sometimes you hit him hard. No, but you gotta be firm too.
You do have to be firm.
What's
But
your outlook
why-
with hitting?
I think it's spanking the word that you're looking for. It's fucking punching the shit out of a child.
What's your position on beating the fuck out of him?
I thought about this because we are in a new age where there's this thing called gentle parenting, and it's somewhat of what society wants you to do now in 2026. Like be more gentle to your kids because at the end of the day, we'll have feelings and all these bullshit, right? Now, I was beat or spanked as a kid a lot. I don't think that made me a bad person. I don't think that made me, live in the streets and take the wrong decision. So I think it did help me. It molded who I am today for sure. But I do think that it does have certain consequences. Like, yeah, I didn't become a murderer, but
But you're also not like a lawyer.
right.
So you're not gonna be a serial killer, but you might be a janitor. You know what I mean? And that's okay.
So, I mean, is it necessary? I do think sometimes it does bear for that action.
Okay.
It does need, but you do have to understand your limits and where you're not gonna. I don't know. It's hard. I haven't gotten to that point yet where I'm like beating the shit out of my kid for no reason. I do. It happened to me. Sometimes I was like, why? Like, what's the reason for this? Maybe it's just mom or dad wanted to take the edge off. Like,
What's the reason for what?
for you beating the shit out of me.
Oh, your parents.
Like my parents to me.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Like,
okay,
why?
okay.
What's the reason?
Right.
So I do have my moments where I lose it because you want things done a certain way,
But you don't do that.
like beating them. No.
Yeah.
But I do sometimes I get like close to the edge. And
Okay.
then I don't want to know what the edge or what's after the edge.
Damn,
Because
bro.
the edge is already fucking to what I think the edge for me is not beating him.
Right. Spanking.
But
him.
it's spanking him. But the level of angriness or madness does rise, and then you don't want people to act after being in a position where you're fucking mad. So I don't want. It's not like I'm mad and my next step is just beating the like. I don't want to get to that point.
Right. But
I've
you
never
said you don't
been
know what's in that next wall.
Right, and I don't want to get there.
Damn, that sounds like yeah.
Just
okay.
because I mean I don't know because I've never been put in that position. It's like as a parent you do lose it. you do lose it.
Is it really fucked? Like you feel that you haven't felt frustrated until now that you're a parent at certain situations?
It is frustrating. Yes. Yes. It's a different kind of frustration for sure, but it's still, it wears you down.
Okay. Shit.
No, not the situation, because
yeah, the
it's something
situation.
so dumb,
Right.
so easily, and like this situation can end right away just if you pick up that fucking color that I asked you to pick up
Right.
27 minutes ago.
Right.
So if it's the principle of things too, because if I say, oh, pick up the colors, like pick up after yourself, so you're not leaving colors on the floor where mom and dad or grandpa can slip and fall because he has seen it before. So it's like the constant reminder of like, pick it up. And it gets tiring and it's frustrating that, why the fuck doesn't he pick it up? That's the frustrating part. But you also have to think he's 3, he's 4.
Right.
He's just understanding. And he's also testing you. He's testing your limits. Yeah. All the kids do this. We did this.
Yeah. No, I
still
understand.
Do this.
I understand it's like a thing that kids do because they need to find out what their little room of possibilities are. And the only way to do that is to push until there's a wall.
Right.
And then the wall is the one that the parents give them.
Right. Sometimes the wall is a belt.
Right. Sometimes the wall.
Belt to ass.
Sometimes when you hit the wall, goddamn, the wall held back. Okay, I feel you. Now, I'm going to have to ask you for a lot of advice when I have my kiddo.
I know, at least before, when we were younger, we were a short fuse. Like something you could snap easily. With a kid, that short fuse, sometimes it gets shorter.
Damn.
Where something as stupid as picking up your fucking colors, it just boils over and it's a big dramatic thing when it doesn't have to. But I do think there's more of the good times, good moments,
right,
rather than the bad. But he is in an age and a stage in this age where he's, like you said, he's testing the limits of how far he can push those buttons.
And the dude is smart, so.
And he knows where the fuck it hurts.
Yeah. They know they might not be able to articulate it in like a sentence, but they know what to do because they're smart enough.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But you know what I heard? A way to describe it, Jerry Seinfeld on an interview, he was asked about having kids, and he said that to him is the best show in life. It's like he's like, what's more entertaining than looking at these little people grow and you mold them? And he was like that. It's like having kids, so I'm excited for it too. So, yeah, but I mean, you've gone hard on this thing, dog. I mean, I'm happy to.
This is my weekly meeting with a shrink, a free shrink.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to, you be your counselor and shit. So I'll try to.
This
help.
is like what I was saying before. Is that this is my weekly shrink meeting.
Yeah, the therapy. I mean, instead of paying $150 for the session, you just call your homeboy Kiko Flowski, and then we
put it out there for people to see.
And then we broadcast it to the world. Anything? Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, what is your view on spanking?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have an ideal that can very well be changed in a second once things get to a point like what you're telling me. My ideal is that I'll be able to reason with the little thing so that I can actually teach them in a nice, positive, educative way.
That's the gentle parenting way that's going on now. Like,
no, but I don't get me wrong. I'm not the type to be like gentle parenting. No, like if you're fucking around, like my kid is gonna follow the things, have manners, and all of this. The only thing that I don't have experience with, and this is where you can tell me, is to achieve that, am I able to do it in a way where I don't spank him and I just actually, I don't know, if he's crying, I'll take him outside, and I don't know, you cry all you want, but that's not gonna get you anything you want. I mean, I don't know. That's where I don't know anything.
That's what you're describing as a little gentle parenting.
Okay, so not spanking is
right. It's gentle parenting right away.
Oh,
More
really?
like explaining where you went wrong and how you can be better and how you can help. That's like the gentle parenting way.
Okay, and you say that, and in your opinion, you don't agree with it.
I do. It's definitely better than how I was.
Right. Not you. I mean, you were abused, but I'm saying like, I'm saying in comparison to today, right? Like gentle parenting, even though you like it and you're like, oh, that's ideal. Do you think it's possible in its entirety, or do you justify?
See.
Huh?
We'll see.
Okay.
Because now, since this is like a new thing, maybe 5 years, 8 years, maybe.
What
this new term
that the kid has been more like rebel,
right? Because I think all this comes from our generation being spanked, abused, blah, blah, blah. So our generation took that and wants to change it for the future one. I think that's how I see it. Maybe that's how it is. We were so fucked because our parents didn't know better. There was no internet.
I mean, to be honest, I thankfully, and I do come from a Latino, Venezuelan family, but I wasn't spanked a lot. I mean, the word would be hit. Well, I mean, there were a few times that my dad hit me, and he hit me hard, but it was because of like really stupid shit, right? So I only have like memorable spankings, but I wasn't spanked, on a routine like shit.
Me neither. I mean, it wasn't like, hey, it's 3 o'clock. It's time for your fucking spanking. No.
It's 3 o'clock. Come here, Maurice, you fucking idiot.
I do have to admit that certain things I did, even in my teenage years, bear some spanking, some hitting.
Right.
Like hiding my end of year grades. Remember how they sent them through mail?
Right, the grades, yeah.
Hiding that shit from my parents.
And you were that type of guy.
I was that type of guy, yeah. And hiding it, burning it so there was no evidence. Having my parents go to school because they wanted to see my grades. So school, like, oh, we sent it out. Oh, we never got it. And it was like, Mauricio, what the fuck?
And did you get a spanking then?
Yeah, I mean, of course. It's like, come on.
Okay.
Because I was also not in a good, path.
Yeah, I remember.
School-wise.
You were you were the character.
Right. Let's see. But certain times that I was hit or spanked, like I said, I don't think it needed to go that far. Right. It does fuck with your head. You're always like,
you're always like on the defensive and shit. Like something can happen at any time. Because I mean, our parents would tell us that when they were kids, their parents would just hit them for nothing. And when they ask why you hit me, he's like, I'm just hitting you for the next time you do something.
Right.
Just to have it on the thing, on the,
I want to make something clear because it makes me, this episode, or what I'm saying is make it seem like my mom and my dad were shit. No. But, Latino family.
Right. So, you got your fair amount of spanking, most of it deserved.
More.
Okay.
Most of it deserved. Right.
Okay. I mean, you were...
Other ones were like...
you were a little wild kid, though. I mean, let's be honest, right?
But you do remember how strict my parents were?
Yeah, your parents were very strict. I didn't know about the spanking. I was rarely hit.
Not when I was 18 before going on grad night. It's not like my mom beat the shit out of me. There was a period where my mom was like, all right,
you're big
fucking
now.
Taller, bigger. Yeah. One day you're just going to come back.
No, not even just that. It's like, I cannot even hurt you anymore, right? Like, how can I hit you that you're like, You know, like I had a friend that his grandma would hit him, right? And his grandma would just take out a belt and hit him hard, and he would just laugh in front of her because it didn't hurt him. So, and she would hit him hard too.
Yeah, I also got to that point where I started like smiling and laughing, and that would make at that point it
Yeah,
would
that
make
makes
them
it
mad.
worse.
So, I, top two things you hated being spanked with. I'll start.
Okay.
I hated being beat with a belt,
Okay.
and I hated the one time that I got it. You know the heel from like the women's shoes, the
Yeah.
heel. This one was like a needle, so it was like very thin. And all I remember was it went like right here.
Also, it wasn't a belt.
It,
They threw a shoe, a heel shoe,
a heel.
and then it hit you in the head.
Yeah, yeah. I think the top two worst.
Okay, so that would be like a highlight on ESPN.
Right.
Do you remember what you did to deserve that?
Um,
Was that the abortion?
no, no. I remember one time I got beat because when I was maybe 12, I would flip off my teacher behind their back,
Mm,
like in front of the students.
okay.
So
To
the
try to
students
be
would
the
laugh,
good.
and I would be right, the funny.
Right. The funny guy, right?
And my teacher caught me. They called my mom and my dad. And yeah, yeah. I think it was more the embarrassment of them having to go face this at school
Right.
rather
Well,
than me just doing
because
a
one
dumb thing.
teacher eventually saw it,
Right. Somebody like I don't remember how it went, but I got called out for
or
it.
somebody snitch.
Maybe snitch. Maybe snitch.
Okay.
We have snitches.
Snitches get stitches.
But mama didn't raise no bitch.
Oh, snitches get stitches, but
Yes.
mama they ain't raised no bitches. What the fuck going up around in business? I'm in this bitch chilling with my home. Yeah, I get it.
I do think that a lot of that definitely molded who I am and who I've
What
become.
the spanking or
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. You
Are you a more
You un-
violent person?
you understand maybe how short your fuse can be.
Okay.
Not with a kid.
Like,
but just in
have you been
general.
close to being the source of a Netflix documentary in a few years?
I don't want to say this story on the podcast, but I think you remember a story from our youth that could bear a Netflix documentary. But man, we'll
I mean,
talk.
I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
Well, even better.
no. But I'm talking about like in your case. Have you had like no?
No.
Okay.
I do lose my cool piece.
Right. I mean, but,
But
what do
not-
you do? You scream.
Ah!
No, I'm saying to the kid,
No.
or you just reiterate the thing in a firm manner.
Yes.
I think I'll be a screamer. I'm
Yes,
like,
but
I have a
that's
very
when
short
you're-
fuse, and I'm very strict.
I think that's where maybe you and I can have that in common.
I already know the mom is gonna be super loose.
We're in the same boat, you and I.
No, but you tell me you're the one that's looser.
Yes, but also I have to be the stricter one because my mom is very,
It's very nice.
very nice.
Yeah.
One thing, at this point, I don't care anymore. Like it's cool because my wife made me see it in a different way.
She said she's gonna hit you. She's gonna hit you. Oh.
But when, for example, our son, the sleeping arrangements, I thought that having him come to our bed every night would not serve him good. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, at night, it's the time where we have together to watch a movie, to go outside and talk, to play games. And then, if our kid goes to bed at 8 and then on a hard day, he wakes up at 10, and he's like, I only want to sleep in your bed. At first, you're like, no, because I want this time for us. But then as time progresses and it happens on a daily basis, you're like, okay, the bed is tighter because it's now three of us in the same bed.
It's hotter.
It's hotter, but it's cool. I mean, the kid is
It's next to you. It's gotta be the most beautiful feeling.
Right, right. He kicks me. He punches in the middle of the night while we're sleeping. Punches me. He pushes me. He grinds his teeth where you can hear it loudly, and he has waken me up. So it's like, all right, cool, cute. Sometimes he hugs me. That's the most beautiful thing while we're sleeping, and it's now I'm okay. My wife put it in a way where it's just like he's only gonna be three once, and we're at one point he's gonna not want to sleep with us.
Right.
Maybe when he's 10, he's like, I want my own bed. I hope it doesn't get to 10.
Damn, that's crazy because the way you're saying it is like that's a real life scenario where I wouldn't know what to do. Part of me wants to be strict and have him follow orders and follow structures, and then part of me is like, he will only be this age once, and I want to enjoy. Man, that's insane. That's just like making me happy and very depressed at the same time.
But I have shifted a lot of my points of views because of just that comment on, he's this age once, and I'm gonna leave it once. Maybe I'll have more kids later. I don't know that, but as of now, this is the only one I have. So
Yeah.
I can't be mad at 100% because he's sleeping with us now. I'm not mad at that anymore. Also, I'm not mad because from where he was born till now, my wife and I did a great job to where like he sleeps in his own bed to start the night until like midnight where he just wakes up, and so he can sleep. He's like, we taught him how to sleep basically, and there was a regime to that, like you have to go to bed at this time, we wake up at this time, so that helps for him and the way he sleeps. When I was a kid, I didn't have like a noisemaker, and my mom views that like as weird because we have a noisemaker for him since he was born, and he sleeps with that every single night. Even more so that now it's implemented in my room, so now I sleep with that. So someone like my parents or my uncles, they don't understand that, the noisemaker. But now we have taught our kid to do it, that if he hears it,
It's just soothing for him, and he wants to.
right, 70 to 90% of the times he'll fall asleep. Not always. He's at an age where he's like more aware of things, so it's harder for him.
He's
to go to
energetic
sleep.
and all.
Right. So like he's not taking a midday nap anymore because
Okay.
he lost that. But sometimes we're out at a family member's house, and he reaches a certain time where he comes up to us. He's like, hey mom, I want to go to sleep. And then, if we're gonna stay later, we find somewhere where he can sleep, like a bedroom or a couch or whatever, and he can go to sleep because he has done it before.
Okay.
So this is like a regime that you
Well, but now every night he sleeps with you guys at one point.
yeah. So what he does now, I don't know if he does this consciously, I don't think so. It's like he comes to the bedroom like at 12 or 1, where the time me and my wife have, you know, went from 8 that he went to sleep until 12. So it's perfect. At 12, I'm turning off the TV. I'm going to sleep. He's coming to bed. We're all going to sleep. So, yeah, I mean,
And what do you think it is? He just gets like a nightmare or something?
he is in that age where he's starting to get like night terrors,
Mm,
nightmares. Um, he sees us playing, so I don't know if that has something to do. You know, he's like always talking about drones, and
right.
now but it freaks me
Because
out
of our
because he's like,
graders.
right, right. So now it freaks me out because he's like, oh, the gun. So he's like talking about gun. He doesn't know what a gun is, of course. Only what maybe he has seen at the game, and I don't think he has an idea of what it is
Right.
or what it does. So, but he's talking about it, so it scares me because maybe he goes to school and oh, I saw a gun. I don't know,
Right, right.
but it's just a game, and a lot of when we grew up, we would watch all the movies, all the TV shows. Now I don't want him because I just don't know not because of what the TV show is about, because I already have an idea of what he watches and that it's not harmful. But watching YouTube so much, how can it affect him in 15 years? We won't know that now. No one will know that now until the YouTube generation comes in,
Right.
15, 20.
Hey, hold me
The
off. Just
iPad.
speak for 2 minutes while I pee right quick.
Speak 2 minutes by myself. Just like a school. Having a kid is not easy. Do you need the spanking? Probably. Is it a daily thing? No. Does a motive merit the spanking? I don't think so. But then when you spank, does that mean that you're over the edge? It could be. It's because you didn't have any more answers to give before the spanking came, right? The spanking is like the last straw. Some people learn. I learned not to do certain things after spanking. And it makes my family not sound great. My family is great. Strict. No military in my family, but very straight. Like no shit.
Do you entertain the people?
I did. I was talking a little bit
Okay. About what? The kids?
about the spanking. I
Okay.
I don't think it deserves like spanking. I think has to be like the last straw. Like that's what drove you over the edge.
Okay.
So like you had a handful of straws and you deliver like you gave answers to your kid and or things to your kid and he wouldn't take them. So the last straw is definitely it has to be what drove you over the edge. The
So you're
spanking
saying
side
right
of it.
now, maybe you get to a point where it
But you
becomes so
try.
bad that you might have to do the spanking.
But you try 20 different ways before the spanking. Like you don't
Right.
go no spanking and then a different way. You
Right.
go different ways and
And I mean, I would
then
assume as they get older, they're able to understand a little bit more, your explanation.
of course. Of course. But
And then you can
also
you can lead them to the right path with other things like, okay, well, you won't be able to go to this party, you won't be able to get this game, you won't be.
but how hard is it? I can tell you it was hard for me when yeah, I understand I didn't do good in school or I didn't behave great at home. So I was not allowed to go to your party this weekend. And then many more parties after that. But did that teach me a lesson? Not then, maybe later on. And then you're like, okay, I don't want to not let the kid have fun because it does mold you and fuck up with your head. Like, oh, I'm not going out with my friends. I'm not going to this party. I'm not meeting up at Starbucks.
So do you think it's like a pull and tug, a tug and pull?
Always.
Where you have to give a little, but then push back and...
Give and receive. It shouldn't be that. I don't. Maybe it shouldn't be that way. I don't know.
No, but what I mean is not the give and take, the take and give. More like, all right, you let them go to the party, but then, oh no, but this you don't. Like you cannot just say yes to everything or no to everything.
If you want to go to the party, you have to do certain things, right? Maybe chores, maybe homework, maybe good
Behave
grades.
well.
Behave well. Like, don't be a fucking asshole, and then that's a good start.
Right. Okay.
You have a head start right there if you're not.
All right. So in your little strategy book, that alone puts you like, okay, you're in a good route. I mean, if you continue like this, you're going to this party. If you continue like this, you'll end up finger blasting Stephanie tonight.
Your work is only easier from here.
From here, right?
The hardest part you already done.
So keep it up, little buddy.
It's.
Would you say it's challenging, but you would do it again? Are there people bothering you?
Yeah, I'm working here. God damn it. All right, sorry.
Would you do it again?
What?
Have another kid?
It's an interesting answer or way of seeing things. I don't know. I would love to have a girl, but it's not something I can plan. So that's already out of my hands. Also, sometimes I think like if I lose it this quickly with one, imagine having two. Right? And then it'll be like a cycle that won't end, because when you're thinking that you're ending the cycle of the first one, the second one is just starting the same one. So it's like
so you're saying
it's like a 12, 15-year period of the same shit, right?
You can go crazy.
You could. I mean, I think the best people to ask are your parents. You know, you have two other siblings.
Yeah, I mean, with one thing I heard from Chris Rock say is that he has two daughters at least, but he was talking about two daughters that were sort of born within the same like close years, and somebody was saying in an interview like, oh, but then that's harder, right? Two kids, but it's like actually it's easier than one, because when it's one, you have to be the center of attention. When it's two, they can just play and you're just the usher, so they take care of each other's entertainment.
How far along do you have? Like, are you in your sister's age?
Me and my, I'm the oldest. The one that comes after me, she's like maybe a year and a half younger.
And the other one?
The other one's like 7 years.
But you guys, okay, so for me it's different because I don't have a sibling from my mom and my dad. Like, I do have a sister and I do have a brother, but half sister, half brother, if you want to see it that way. I grew up with my sister. Like, we grew up in the same household. But our age gap is 8 years.
Right.
So we don't have that much in common. We do have things in common, but our relationship is maybe not as close as you and your sisters.
Well, ironically, me and my sister would have been perfect for this little thing that we're talking about, but we really weren't like super close. So maybe it's all bullshit. I mean, you could have a second one, and what if they don't like each other? Now you have two different issues.
Right. I'm receiving messages here that, you know, what you said before, like, they can keep each other company, they can keep each other entertained, look after each other. So, um,
So you do agree? Is this because your partner wants to have another kid?
she does.
Okay.
She does. But also a lot of other things come into mind. Just not your sanity, but also like, all right, space. Does
Right.
this house have enough space? Money. Am I is my job gonna keep supporting, another lifestyle? Cars. Do we have enough cars? Do I need to get another car? Um, it's other things that's just not, oh, let's just have a kid and we'll figure it
Right.
out. Because on the first one, you're like, okay, we'll figure it out. But then after you start seeing how things are, you have a little bit more of an idea of what to come or what to
Right. A
expect.
little more understanding of what's the real cost.
Right. To be honest, I mean, we're not living under the fucking bridge,
Right. Not
thankfully.
not yet. Yeah.
So the lifestyle that we have is not eccentric either. It's not like we're fucking traveling and doing. I would love to, but I understand that I can't do that lifestyle right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You have to. It, it depends on the people. Like my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, he has three kids, 6, 4, and
Sorry, you
3.
said your brother-in-law?
My wife's brother has 3 kids, 6,
That's not
6.
your brother-in-law then. Oh no, your
No,
wife's brother. Yeah,
my
yeah.
wife's brother. Yeah. Yeah. He has a 6, a soon to be 5, and a soon to be 4. So like back to back to back
Mm-hmm.
kids. He has 3 all the same age,
6'5'4".
basically. And my son is gonna be 4, so they're all the same age. So that's as close as you has, 2 sisters and another brother.
And do they really, when they get together, do they all are able to fuck around?
They are
Their own
great.
thing.
It's amazing because it kind of makes me remember what I had with my cousins because we
Right,
live literally next to each other. So it was
right.
always the 3 of us. Um, so yeah, I see that and I'm extremely happy. I'm like, all right, this is better than having. Also,
Another
I don't have
kid.
to feed them
Right, right, right.
and take care of them.
So it's like
But
the
when,
best of both worlds.
right, correct. And when they're together, they're kids and it's great. They have fun. They do everything you expect a 4, 5, and 6-year-old to do, and you can't beat that.
Right.
Now, you do you want to have now how chaotic, if you want to put it in a way, how chaotic is it living with 3 kids, 6 and under?
You think that would be crazy?
I don't live it because it's not my life, but I see it because I do go to my brother-in-law's house
And you
and
see that?
I see that, and it's hard. It's not easy, and they
Okay.
struggle, and it's. But it seems like for them it kind of works. Like I
Okay.
see them
Making
doing
it
their
work.
thing, whatever they're doing, it's
It's
working for them.
working. That's
Yeah,
great. That's great. I mean, the reward you get is after, right? I mean, this is one thing I also read recently or heard. Whenever you have like a tantrum or like you're exploding inside because of an issue with kids and stuff, he's like, think about the fact that this is only gonna happen once in a lifetime. He won't be this age again. Kind of like what you said, but through a different lens. And then whatever anger you had, you most of it will be gone, and you're like, all right, let me just live this, you know?
what are the little rewards or what are the little good moments that you know what you said before, like when do you see the reward at on this? And I don't think, now that I'm kind of going through it,
I don't think
you
there's any
see that.
reward actually.
Well, no, but you see it every little moment, right? every little milestone. You don't have to wait until he's 18 and out of the house to see that. You can see like, all right, he got a small award in school because he behaved good. What does that mean? That whatever I'm doing at home, teaching him and behaving and picking up or whatever it is translating to the outside. So, oh, I don't know, he graduated first grade. That's a little memento reward.
Right.
Oh, I left him at his cousin's house over the weekend. There were no major issues. Like there wasn't hitting or biting or, they were kids and playing around. So it's a little win,
Gratifying.
It is gratifying. You take the little, do you know how good it feels? It's weird, but it feels good when like someone that you don't know sees your kid, you're in the store or whatever, and this lady comes up to me. It's like, oh, your kid is so well behaved. And I'm like, he's not doing anything. Like, he's not behaving bad, but he's also, like, he's there. He's like,
Chilling.
Chilling.
But this lady probably sees a bunch of little demons.
Right. And she's like, oh, your kid, behaves good. And, oh, he's so well mannered because he says thank you and please and all this shit. So it is gratifying, rewarding. And as many goods it has, it also has some bad. Thankfully, are less. The bad is less.
Right, the bad is less and the good is more. All right, well, it's a journey. So, well, it's good to have that mindset, right? Now that your kid is young, you can really soak it in and know that this is not going to last forever. So might as well soak in every moment. I know people that later say, fuck, I wasn't there for a long time. And then now I can't relive those years anymore. This motherfucker's 24 now and whatever, is addicted to the heroin.
That's when you think, like, what drives dads to walk away? Like, I read somewhere that when kids or babies are a certain age, like months, they don't look like dad. And they look more than like mom. And then that's like a little seed that's planted on the dads. Like, oh, he doesn't look like me. Why doesn't he look like me? And they start asking all these questions that lead them to just maybe walking away. It could be millions of other things, drugs, other families, whatever. But a lot of the cases that were studied were like, oh, because there's this time frame where the kid only looks like mom.
Only looks like mom.
Like it looks more like mom. Like I don't know. I never. I mean, I think
when
my
you say
kid
look, like
looks
physically
mom.
look or look
Physically look. Physically look. More scientific, mentally. I don't know, but there is this period where dads go for cigarettes and don't come back.
Right. In the hood, yeah. Okay, no, I mean,
also, Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're like out there, you're a young stud, and you're thinking in leaving your fluids inside a lady, this is what you're gonna be witnessing, right? I mean, and this is the things to keep in mind. That little creature, you're only gonna be able to live those experiences each year for your whole life. So make those count, make it pretty, make it cute. I'll have kids soon, at least if my serum is good. I've never like tested it. I don't know if, what if I'm sterile? I hope not, knock on wood. But I should, like, what's that going to be like? It's going to be crazy, right? And I have your experience and other people that have kids that tell me of their experience, and that way I can learn and then do it even better than them. So my kid is better.
Why do you think dads walk away?
What? Dads walk away because it's easier than raising a kid and because they're pieces of shit. I could never see myself doing something like that.
whenever your lady tells you she's preggo, you're gonna have one time, only one time. You decide when. You'll be like, do I walk away or do I stay? And then you're gonna make that choice right there. And then that's a choice where you're gonna.
You remember making that choice?
No, I never had a. It was definitely fear, like, shit. But there's no way you can walk away. Like, that also comes from your background, right? How you're raised, maybe.
Right. Your values.
At the time we had our son, I wasn't married. I can't imagine having a kid at 15 and being forced to marry.
Right, that's like an MTV show.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
16 and pregnant, 15.
15 and preggo. That will be the release, the re-release. People that say, oh, we're preggers, they're fucking retarded, right?
Of course.
Well, Chef Maurice, I just want you to know I'm available every week for these sessions, okay? I mean, it's been great. I think people will love how this week's episode came out, which was more like a therapy. And I think some people need to hear that so they know, hey, shit, I'm not the only one going through things. You know, maybe everyone got issues and everybody's trying to figure it out. And that makes me feel inspired to continue to do the work that I'm doing every week to make myself and my life better. So I appreciate the vulnerability.
Kids need milk.
Okay.
So you're bound to leave the house for milk. Just make sure you just come back.
Right.
The babies need milk.
Oh, I gotta buy a new vape. Okay, go, but come back. Because that's the new cigarettes. You feel me?
Oh, I gotta go to the Benjamin.
Right. Hey, I gotta go to the Benjamin shop at West Side Boulevard and 8th Street. Okay, come back, motherfucker.
But come back with a gallon of milk.
Right, and like maybe 2 Little Caesar pizzas.
So much so that your wife is like, do you have the munchies?
Right. Do you have the Muncheskis? Yes, I do, actually. All right, guys, I love you. Take care. Please leave your suggestions. And if you have any recommendations for therapists for Chef Maurice, please let us know. Take care. Peace out.